Hey guys, this is me, Mr. Cam708 with a messed up webcam, bringing you more Pokemon White on the Steroided Nightmare Challenge. Last time we were just off trying to deal with these two knuckleheads over here and trying to get into that lab. Yeah, I was sick for like the past 4 days. An unknown disease, not really unknown, probably strep throat A, had gotten to me. But for the inside joke of me and my friends, we'll say Aquaman got me. He got me and he held me hostage and he punched me in the face for saying that he's the most useless superhero out there. But that's my opinion. Nothing to be hated on. So, I was also thinking for quite the longest time, besides Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby, third generation, you don't have a dad. Now I, in my teenage mind, has contemplated up a reason why, or maybe not contemplated, but have thought of a reason why. Let me just type in a name. Has thought of a reason why. But since I can't multitask, we put in this name. Munizaki. Munizaki. Anyways, here's my very slightly in-depth, slightly not in-depth reason. So, but your dad's also doesn't live with your mom. So I guess it kind of falls in with my plan. When you were a child, let's give it a random age, 5. Your dad was a drunk, and he came home and barely paid the bills. Well, no, pretty much brought home grocery money. Your mom paid the bills. Your dad, sorry, throat's messed up, decided to buy beer. So he was a drug addict, constantly, all the time. And so what happened during this strange train of events, you had gotten a bad grade on your little elementary, pre-K Pokemon report card. Let's say you got a B for poor sportsmanship or whatever the f you cannot pass kindergarten for. Your dad said, "What, boy?" And he called you over there. And you went over there, right? Saying, "Yes, Daddy." And he, like, punched you right in your throat. And it, like, hit your voice box, right? So, since it hit your voice box, you became a mute at the age of 5. And that's the reason why no matter what happens, sorry, something on the screen. Why no matter what happens, you don't ever talk. And everyone talks for you. So that's why I think that happened. See, it's kind of, and when your dad did that, your mom, like, beat him upside the face with a bat, right? To the point where he was unconscious. And then she called 911, said it was self-defense. You had to go to court for it. You had to watch your mommy and daddy, like, fight over you for getting a divorce. And everything was all said and done. All the proof was brought. All the evidence was done. It was on TV. Whatever that weird news, whatever that weird TV is where they show court cases. But it was on that TV show, darn it. And what happened was your mom won permanent custody over over the child, aka you, aka Ash, or whatever else you want to call him. So, that's what happened, and I'm sticking to that story. You guys leave a comment telling me what you think. I think that's what happened. Not too sure. So now why that happened, the professor was like, "Look at me, I'm a professor." And then gave you a Pokedex. Now your friends want to be all sentimental. They're like, oh, this is going to be the last time this happens. We can do this. Nothing will ever be the same anymore. Yada, yada, yada. Sad faces all around. I'm like, no, not really. And they're like, oh. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm just looking over the rules because I haven't done anything in a long time. I mean, me being sick, I haven't even picked up my DS. Just been playing Modern Warfare 3, chilling out. Do 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 do. I know I kind of like the music, even though it's more generic than the bicycle theme in Fire Red, Leaf Green, or the Pokemon Center one. Those are both pretty generically bad. Oh, you useless and pointless tutorials. I understand. Anyways, let's just not worry about this. So this challenge, I don't know. I think it's going to be almost impossible. I can't grind. Yeah, I can't grind. Which means I can't level up. I can't kill wild Pokemon. So that means Cut is obviously going to have to go to Snivy. Um, so I'm just going to have to go off trainers. And I'm not catching a Pokemon before the first gym leader. Spoiler. Uh, so like, I'm beyond screwed here. I don't know. I'll see how it works out. If it works out terribly, probably just redo the thing off camera. To start all over again, get up to the point I was in this video, and then just start from there. I do have a strategy. If it doesn't work after the first 5 times, I'll just be like, fuck, and I'll screw it over. Be like, sorry guys, can't even beat my own challenge. So, yeah. So she'll be waiting for us in the next town. And Sharon and Bianca are like, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be totally awesome. Totally cool. Hey, let's have an idea. Or let's have a fun challenge. Let's see who can catch the most amount of Pokemon before the next town. And I'm like, no, I don't want to catch a Pokemon before the next town. I'm doing an ultra super awesome challenge that probably only Chuck Norris and Jesus could accomplish. Well, this game kind of breaks the challenge with the whole only Pokemon centers. Which I guess I gotta go ahead and explain this little shenanigan here. Or, actually I will while there's more tutorials. Or I'll just do it now. We can't go to the Pokemon Center. But we can do any other form of healing. This includes the doctors, the nurses, your mom, and the daycare lady. After the first gym, there's stuff on the screen, I apologize. And I believe this lady gives us a potion. Yes, she does. But yeah, so it's going to be really hard. Oh, by the way, some of you nutbags might be thinking to yourself, Minuzaki, Mizuki. Yeah, it's this kind of the same. I mean, why not name it kind of like my name, because I'm the master here. Alright, so we get through that route without even any wild battles. Pretty awesome. They're like, are you sure you're done? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done, So now this is where we are. Bianca's like, or Sharon's talking, but then Bianca goes, what? You only have one? Your Pokemon will be so lonely. So the X transceiver's like, what? This is all that's going on? Is this what's really happening? Screen split into 4 for as many people who's talking. That's kind of cool. Whatever. It's still pretty blah. It's too mainstream. Now I sound like a hipster. No, but still, they shouldn't have put that in here. It's kind of cool, but still. So the Juniper is right over here, and she's like, since you've never played Pokemon before, let me tell you, this is a Pokemon Center. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. I was like, oh, and for me, I want to hear this too. This is a Pokemon Center. You talk to this lady and she heals you. You go upstairs and you can go worldwide. You go to that random thing in the bottom left and it's like magazines, like porn novels. You go to that thing in the box, which I haven't even gone to, and it's a PC box. You can hold items and press it and check your Pokedex work. And all sorts of things like deposit your Pokemon, change the name of your boxes, and change the theme of your boxes. That thing to the right, you can buy all sorts of things, like steroids, potions, balls, potions, and healing supplements. So it sounds like all sorts of fun. But by the way, that sickness thing I said might still be going on, so my voice sounds weird from the last video or future videos. It's the reason why. Bleh. Useless tutorial. I already explained everything. Come on. Probably explained it better than you did. Oh, and the items here in this Pokemon will also increase by how many badges you have or things you've accomplished. For example, there might only be, let's still go with 3rd gen since I was talking about it earlier. The first time you go to the Pokemon, you can only buy potions. Once you kick May's anus, then you can buy more things, such as Pokeballs. Just certain things you do can change what you can buy. I'll buy 13 potions. Now the max is not 2,000, 20,000. My friend was like, wait, but then we couldn't do this, that, or the other. And I was like, just shut up. So, but no, the game's not done being stupid. Hey dude, what's going on over there in the plaza? I don't know, man. Let's go have a look-see. Because people say that, not let's go see what's going on. Mizuki, come here a sec. We got this, probably the more, this is Gentis. He's basically talking about stuff like liberating Pokemon and we shouldn't have Pokemon out of possessions because they should be treated equally as humans. Because that makes sense. They're totally not insuperior in any way. La 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 la. So they're using Pokemon for the exact reason why they shouldn't be using Pokemon. So it's like a contradiction and they're stupid in that sense. The other sense, after the 2nd gym, what they kind of do makes a lot of sense. And how they put things together makes sense for the most part. They're probably the most logical of any of the teams. What they're trying to do seems to make more sense. Plus, that formation's kind of cool walking out here. So now they're talking about stuff. Fade to black. Fade into intro. Who's this creepy guy? Apparently he's talking really fast. Oh, his name is N, and he can hear Pokemon talk? It's very confusing. It's a pretty cool battle theme. So this is N. Yes, I'm pretty sure his birth certificate actually says N. So we're challenging him today with Trust Our Level 6 Miyazaki. So I'm just gonna go straight for the tackle. Okay. You do what? 3 damage? I think I actually do more, which is kind of sad because Miyazaki is not the physical sign that shows you how much purloin sucks. Bad. Real bad. Scratch him. Tackle attack. Oh, and I'm already almost level 7. I totally forgot about that. So I'm probably going to hit level 8. Or 9 if I'm lucky.